our powers combined, we can summon Captain Crowbar.
I want to bring Travis to a passion party.
Oh God. He doesn't know what it is. Google it, Travis.
Travis, are you also eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
No, it's just toast.
Sandbush?
With a little bit of butter.
What'd you call it? I swear you said sandbush. I'm like...
Wait, is that not what they're called?
Chantilly lace.
Chantilly lace in the
So-
first.
And then I said you could ip kiss your ass goodbye.
It's my cat.
That's what she
That
said.
is not your cat. That is
That's a Christmas-like highlight.
This is my cat.
Are we playing any race?
Goblins?
Class?
We're all fucking goblins!
We be goblins!
The game is called We Be Goblins. What you got there? A peanut butter sandwich?
Oh, just a cheese quesadilla.
I do have to ask, was somebody clipping their nails? Gross. That is so gross. Who does that on stream?
So I'm just gonna run at the son of a bitch. I'm gonna jump both hands on my sword and just bring it down hard and fast. It's gonna hit his body and just a thunderous sound just echoes around and just right through the guy's his torso. And it just whipples, and I'm just screaming, yelling, as I'm flashing that fucking sword right through that son of a bitch. Holy shit, boys.
Victon!
We did it, man. We did it.
I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna shove him. Get out of here, man! So I think Vinny's been nursing the ale a little bit, and he's gonna start singing.
Okay. What kind of ballad is old Vin Dog singing?
It's a song that he learned when he was in the military, and I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
'Twas down by the glen side, met an old woman, plucking young nettles. She ne'er saw me coming. I listened a while to the song she was humming. Glorio, Glorio, to the bold Fenian men. When I was a young... And then there's a go part, but I'm gonna sing it anyway. When I was a young girl, the marching and the drilling. Awoke in the glen, sound awesome and thrilling. They loved poor old Faerun, and to die they were willing. Glorio, Glorio, to the bold Fenian men. He just kind of starts singing the song.
And I kind of am startled, and I pull out I mean to pull out a sword, and I pull out a stick, and I'm like, ah!
What happened to you?
I don't really know what happened. I was laying down for a nap, and people started screaming, and I hid, and when I came out, everyone was dead.
Vinny, what do I do?
Let it do what it wants.
I'll put my hand out and...
As you do that, you get clawed at, and this tiny Chewinga transforms into this 8-foot tall
I need a drink. Hold on.
beast.
And just continue to keep backing up, going, oh God. And I'll get to about there. Vinny, I thought these were good luck.
This ain't a fucking Chewinga, you dolt.
It's not a Chewinga. It's not a Chewinga. And then I'm just gonna keep saying, it's not a Chewinga. It's not a Chewinga.
I have the beholder in my hand, hold it by the back, and I'm doing a bad guy voice, and I'm like,
Take him and cut off their hands. I'm Xanathar. No time to loot the place. Xanathar sends his regards.
I'm gonna put my back up against that wall, and I'm gonna peek around it and try and shoot at this guy down there. Yikes! 7. That doesn't hit. I'm gonna peek around the corner and take another shot at that guy for 13.
Does not hit.
Let's try this stupid fucking crossbow shot again, and that's not gonna work for an 8.
This is Jackson every battle.
So I'm gonna toss my bow down on the ground and say, "You piece of shit."
You guys have been made honorary City Watch members. Congratulations.
You come into my house and you insult me by saying I am City Watch, and you pass me this badge and you say, oh, you're honorary City Watch. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Absolutely not. You will not insult me this way. You are trespassing now, and you can take your stupid badges. Give me them. Give me those badges. And I am throwing them out onto the street, and I'm like, hey, why don't you go do due process and be quick about it instead of just wasting our time and wasting your time? This is why Waterdeep is the way that it is. Fucking due process. There needs to be a change in policy. And where was your mayor yesterday? This is absurd. The infrastructure is absurd. There's no reason that this should be this way, and yet it is.
As you throw them out on the street, he's like, hands you 5 tickets, and he says, I would like to remind you that it is against the law to litter. These will be payable at City Hall. Please don't litter in the future, and have a good day.
Yeah, you're welcome, and thank you so much for keeping the city of Waterdeep safe. I don't know where we would be without you.
Xanathar sends his regards. No time to loot the place, just get him to the boss. Xanathar sends his regards. Xanathar sends his regards.
I know you told us.
No time to loot the place. Tie up the pretty boy in the back room. Follow the yellow signs in the sewers. No time to loot the place, just get him to the boss.
What does all this mean? What are you talking about?
Xanathar sends his regards. No time to loot the place. Tie up the pretty boy in the back room. As he leaves, he says, Xanathar sends his regards. So as you look into this room, you see several people kind of huddled around like a campfire. You do see one, it looks vaguely humanoid. You do see it's made of wood.
So yeah, I'm going to go up to the group and just sit down at the fire and give a couple of them a nod.
One is holding like a warm something liquid, and they kind of like shakily hand it to you.
Thanks. I was getting kind of cold. I was hoping that you guys had a fire. How's work been?
There is no work right now.
What's the deal with your friend back there?
And he picks him up. And he's like, I made him. What do you think? I think I'm gonna sell these when the spring festival rolls around. And he goes do. Like it looks like in the general shape of like a foot. If like a 5-year-old were to draw like a foot.
That's really neat. How much would you sell them for?
I don't know. I just used a couple pieces of wood that I found out there. I was thinking, a couple silver.
Yeah, I would like to buy that off you. I only have gold. Is that okay?
I mean, if you only have gold, it would be, like probably 10 gold.
I'm going to pull out 20 gold pieces. You should use these to buy some good tools and some good materials.
We would, right, guys? And they all go, yeah.
Stay warm. Take care of each other.
Templeton, what's happening in here?
Oh, I was just talking to these guys, and I have this like really shitty puppet in my hand.
And I'll look at obviously the guy's counting money. You made a pretty penny off of my friend here.
I can't say no to a customer.
And I'll look at Templeton, and your money is your own, and when you run out, you have none.
As you guys kind of leave and walk out, they're kind of like...
They said thank you.
That puppet in your hand is worth like a copper piece at best. Like, they ripped you off.
Been without money. I
know that's how I found you.
Don't like seeing people in that state. And if I have money, I'm going to give it to who I want to.
The glass of the whiskey sour. Take a small sip of it. Just make this face. Oh, that's terrible. Set it back down, kind of forcefully on the table.
No. You keep going. Keep
no,
going.
That's terrible. Do you guys have any sweet wine?
No, the sweetest thing we have is the pineapple with a bunch of stuff in it.
Oh, Jones special.
How much is it?
That'll just be a couple copper.
Toss it up onto the counter and grab the drink and try and run back.
Oh my God, Jackson, you're making us stick out like a sore thumb with that goddamn pineapple.
I'm gonna take a drink out of it. Oh, that's amazing. That's way better than that cleaning fluid you guys drink. Yeah, McClashley, let's talk about this stuff. See, these are the things that you learn from an adventure. Oh, I'm like a dragon. Roar.
Ilmater's symbol is the red rope that symbolizes the god on the rack. So when she lays on hands, like this red light swirl around her wrist that she is touching someone with. And then from that, there's kind of like this radiant light that enters the person's body and starts to kind of knit the skin together.
As I see that, I will, you have a demon inside of you too. We need to talk.
I have God inside of me.
A god of something, same. So I'm gonna go back into the kitchen area and kind of get the oven going a little bit. I'm gonna kind of mix something up and then make a few rolls, a little cinnamon sugar on top. And while I see Templeton kind of nursing his wounds a little bit, I'm gonna bring him a plate. And Templeton, this is this good work by you today. You did well, and I'm very proud of you that you worked that hard for myself and the rest of the group. So I made you a couple biscuits here. They're like my mom used to make them.
I'll take a bite of it and I'll be like, why are you doing this?
I do not normally do this. Maybe one, it's like I said, you did well. protecting everybody and saving us and keeping us safe. And 2, maybe I'm a little bit sorry for some of the way that I treat you, some of the things that I have said to you. So I just am trying to give back a little bit and make sure that we don't fall out, because whether you know this or not, I need you. I would not be alive if it was not for you, and I need you to stay with me.
I'm gonna take another bite. Maybe we have like a moment of awkward silence, and I'm gonna say,
You have like granulated sugar on your lips, sticking to the sweat.
you know, I don't think I've ever said I'm really sorry about what happened to your family.
It is
And
okay.
if it's helpful at all, I don't have any family. I kind of think of you like family.
Templeton, I think that is a good thought to have, because I don't really have anybody either. At the same time, I am sorry for what happened to your family. So sometimes we butt heads a lot, and I know that at the end of the day, we are here for each other.
So I now have like toddler's sticky hands and sticky mouth. I'm gonna pick him up and hug him.
Oh God, Templeton, okay, you big bastard, and I'll kind of like, I'll give in a little bit, and yeah, give you a hug back.
I want to walk in at this moment.
Oh God, no! Templeton, put me down. He had an arrow stuck in his back that he could not reach. I was getting it for him.
So at this point, you hear thud, thud, thud on your front door.
Wait, not again. It is like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I appreciate that they knocked, so I'll answer it.
Your face is at the chest level of a giant orc, and he opens the door and he goes, and that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Oh, collective oohs and ahs. What the fuck?